What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civ 5 AI only Europe battle with the Health and Plagues mod plus loads of modded civs, episode 2. So quite a bit that I actually missed in the first video. So we're going to have a look at how some of the map looks now. So one big thing is Armenia now have a third city. So they're doing okay. They're spreading nicely. Byzantium have a third settler. But what else is going on? What else is happening? Not too much. My prediction is Denmark, by the way, to win, and they're off to a good start with 4 cities. Sart, is that a thing? Not really. The two wars are Germany and Poland v Lithuania. I don't think anything will happen there yet. And the Goths versus Greece and the Huns again. Don't think anything's going to happen there. They should be fine. France and Switzerland have also settled new cities, so Geneva from Switzerland and Lyon from France. So Switzerland a bit spread out, but they look like they're doing well. And also Finland have a settler sort of traversing this area north of Russia, so that's interesting. Austria haven't done very much yet. They're just sitting here. They do have that city all the way over here, but that's not going to help. They'll lose that eventually unless they become super strong. But yeah, they need to do something because Germany and Bavaria to the north look quite strong. Poland as well, and Greece are looking very strong in the south as well. So they need to get their act together, Austria. So Belgium, another civ who haven't got off to the best start. I don't know what they're doing with their settler. Hopefully the mod's not broken, but maybe. Who knows? They are building stuff, so I doubt it that it is. They're just waiting to find the right spot. This looks like, so it's to Denmark, Britain, Celts. A lot of civs actually starting to get into the embarking of the shallow ocean now. Not seeing so much of that around the Mediterranean though. So that suggests that the civs in, no one is actually. So that suggests that the civs up here in Scandinavia, Britain, are doing better. So technology wise, Iceland have not progressed that far yet. They're just doing their own thing. They've got a settler. I guess they could send him over here maybe. Don't know how that will help them for food. Yep, 2 population each place. And there we go, Byzantium with a religion. I don't think it matters which religion it is for now, but there we go. So 2 of the religions actually on mainland Europe, Byzantium and the Papal States with Buddhism and Confucianism. Celts just off with Catholicism, and then Africa there's 2 as well. So at the moment, Byzantium's religion could well dominate sort of Eastern Europe, and Western Europe could be dominated by Buddhism. And Greece have finally, we're flying around, Greece have finally started attacking this Gothic city over the river. The Goths have units here. They should be okay to survive this, the Goths. I think. Maybe. They might not, but we'll find out. That is the whole point. Where are you going, Byzantium? You want to settle over here, not over there. You'll lose it. So Assyria haven't done too much yet other than build up pretty big army, which Babylon should be worried about, probably. Babylon, why are you defending this city? It's 1 population. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there is a second outbreak of disease. Obviously the first one really hurt Mali, Songhai, well not so much the Songhai. Mali and Morocco were held back by it last time in West Africa. Now a new one, Mercuria settling over here as well, has started in this 4th Egyptian city. So this is bad news for East Africa this time. Maybe even Central Africa, Central North Africa, but I'll just call it Central Africa. And maybe even the civs in the Arabian Peninsula. This is quite bad. Especially with these cities only at 1 population. This is going to slow down Egypt's growth. And when you look at Egypt, 2 population, this is a good time for Mercuria, although they'll probably get infected. Why are these swordsmen people holding what looks like crisps as their shields? No idea, but anyway. Anything else going on? There we go, Finland with the 2nd city, even closer to Russia. I'd be careful, Finland. Don't want to be settling too far away from Helsinki. There's not much up here, but come on. That is really pushing it. But anyway, how are the Khazar doing? Oh, 3rd religion, and the Goths with a religion. That is going to probably force Byzantium to spread their, if the Goths survives, force Byzantium to spread it into the east, Armenia, the Ottomans, Assyria, and allow the Goths to take control of Eastern Europe religion-wise. And they look just They nearly fell, but it looks like they are going to survive. Just. Is Lithuania surviving? Yes, they're doing fine. Though they could do with settling somewhere quite soon. And there we go, Britain have made it across the sea. They're not interested in mainland Europe, obviously they've gone across the sea into northern half of Ireland. I wouldn't say if that's Northern Ireland or not, but into Ireland with Leeds. So, an interesting race to grab the land between Britain and the Celts. And Britain, all their cities are coastal. Okay, so are the Celts, but all the Celt cities are on the east coast. Britain, obviously this is east of Ireland, but west in terms of the Irish Sea. Birmingham as well, on the west coast of, well, in Wales. And then London's in the east, but easy access for now until France's borders grow to the west as well. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, Barcelona, Spain finally settled a second city to the east. And it looks like the Moors are about to cut off Portugal instead. So that's going to be quite bad for Portugal. But anyway, Mali settled a third city here. Just forward settling the Moroccans. The Garamantes have a third city. So Africa starting to fill very slowly. Third city from the Papal States in southern Italy. They've got all of Italy for themselves at the moment. They can even cross over into this region here. Anything else? Okay, the Huns have a third city just here up to the north. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Byzantium have settled with their settler here. Maybe not the best spot. I mean, if they can survive, we'll find out. There we go. The Goths have peaced out with Greece and the Huns, and they've held on to all their cities. It's good news for them. Greece may be thinking about going for Byzantium, which normally ends up going badly. And what else is going on? Just looking at the map. So one war is left going on. Lithuania are surviving. Probably need Prussia to help Poland out here. And I don't think Prussia want to get involved. They're probably too worried about maybe Russia in the east. With this city here, Potsdam. There we go. The Moors have settled Valencia. So Portugal look like they're going to be trapped unless they fight their way out. Or colonise Africa. And the Great Lighthouse, that's going to help them build a better navy. So, interesting developments. So Arabia have a third city over here, Damascus, and how is the disease is spread all the way through Egypt, Mercuria, and into the Suma in the Arabian Peninsula, and yet over to Babylon. This is a good chance. It's actually made it all the way to Byzantium, so this is going to be quite bad. And you can see if one breaks out, say here in Western Europe, it's going to be bad. And the Vandals have a fourth city along the north coast of Africa, so they're probably going to have the strongest naval presence, or one of the strongest naval presences in the Mediterranean. I presume the Papal States will be quite strong. Potentially Greece as well. But this is... Okay, Elephantine is cured, but this is bad for these cities. They definitely went as... They want to be... Yeah, Babylon. Bad for Babylon, because this is where Assyria could come through and take out Babylon, and then all of a sudden they're looking very, very good. And there we go, statue of Zeus for Finland. So that gives sort of gold coastal sea-based benefits, if I remember rightly. Okay, next turn. Go on, Venice. Venice versus Iceland. I don't know who's going to do better. I think Venice will probably do better because of their location, but who knows? Who knows? If they can boast, Venice are less likely to survive, but they're going to be there for a long time, so they're going to be safely chilling. I would have put Rome in, but there was a problem with Rome being Rome. I do know how to move them around, but it just takes a long time. And, you know, I didn't want it to be too cramped in Italy, so it's fine. It is all good. Everything is fine. Don't forget, Mercuria have settled here, and they've somehow managed... They haven't got infected over there yet. Poland have peaced out with Lithuania. Infection really starting to hurt now. Into Arabia, Babylon. Assyria has been infected though, so that's going to hurt all these units. So, bit of luck for Babylon. This disease is spreading very quickly to Istanbul, and there we go. Germany and Poland seem to have some sort of alliance, and they've changed their sites from Lithuania, who just peaced out with Poland, to Bavaria, and whoever captures... Maybe not mean, if Germany get Munich, that would be important, but if it's a big race now between Poland and Germany to grab Regensburg, because if it goes to Poland, that's probably the end of the alliance. If it goes to Germany, then they will be connected to Hamburg in the north, and they will look strong, because Germany don't ever do well. I'm just going to be honest, they've never done well. Actually, I lied, they did do well in that one game, but Poland and Britain tag team them. Oh my goodness. What a Denmark building here. We'll probably go over the Info Addicts next video, but Denmark have built a huge army here. Good job, Denmark, since I'm rooting for you. I doubt I'll get it right. Like, I doubt anyone can predict it right who's going to win, because there's 40 plus civs in this game. You know, Russia you can guarantee, or that one of these three will probably be very strong. The disease is spread all the way from North Africa to southern Hunnic lands. Okay, Russia and Germany. Germany, you've got. I agree, you were doing a good thing trying to attack Bavaria, but slow down here. Now you've probably ruined your chances, because Prussia will attack Hamburg. Unless they... Actually, Russia may go for Potsdam, maybe. So maybe Prussia won't necessarily hamper Germany's efforts. It doesn't look like it's going well for Germany, though. They've been sandwiched. Until Poland gets over here, Germany are sort of stuck. And they need to keep their eyes on Austria. They've got a lot of units in Vienna. Any more cities on the minimap? That is the real question. No? Let's just focus on what's going on over here for now. Keep Prussia in our eyes. There we go. Germany and Lithuania, peace out. Songhai v Mali. Okay, so Mali is dead. I'm afraid, by the look of things. Whether they'll lose all their cities, one, two, maybe all of them. But yeah, this is where the other African civs need to get strong. The aim is, because the African civs have got more land, hopefully all the civs in Africa will be strong and balance each other out and save the Europeans, or at least hopefully someone like the Papal States is strong enough in Greece to keep the Africans out of Europe too much. I did think about leaving Africa completely open, but then people like the Papal States, the Moors, Portugal would just have too much of an advantage to that. And already, boom, the first city to fall in this entire series, Kabar of Mali, has fallen to the Songhai. Looks like Bamako will fall as well, and the outbreak has ended. Teething fever is gone, whatever that is. That was pretty bad. The Ottomans, Greece, the Huns affected. So you can tell, late game, when everyone's very interconnected, how damaging that's going to be. Although I think hospitals do sort of lessen the effects of that. And also look at France and Switzerland. Quite a few units built up. That's probably a tense border going on there. Belgium still not settling. People like to smile most. Is anyone unhappy? No. 41 civs. There we go. That is how many there are. Britain still... They've got another settler. So it looks like Britain are going to get the southern part of Ireland as well. And with that, probably end up being stronger than the Celts overall. It would be a really interesting battle. The Celts seem to have more units in general. Denmark, just huge army. Sweden aren't too bad themselves. Sweden will be fine. Norway, again, pretty strong. They've got their unique unit. But again, if they were to fight Denmark, it would probably eventually fall Denmark's way. Doesn't look like a city's going to fall here. Germany just look like they've destroyed their military and left the door open for Poland potentially to move in to the west of Regensburg. How are the Songhai? Yep, looks like Bamako's going to fall. Nyeni might be safe, maybe just because Songhai don't want to be too big a warmongers, but there we go, boom. The Songhai spreading in North Africa, western North Africa. So that is interesting. Also, Sumer settling another city just west of Akkad. So the Arabian Peninsula is going to be very, very interesting. See how it plays out there. Nothing new from Khazar or Kazan. The Khazar. I mean, Russia are leaving them alone, as are the Huns, and Armenia aren't going any further north. So they've just got to do their own thing out here in the east and stay alive for as long as possible. That's everyone's aim, really. I don't know why so many civs are just not doing anything. Like Austria is one of them. Belgium's another one. Belgium barely have anything either, you know. It's not like they're doing better by not spreading. Iceland, good job. Keep going. 3 population in each city. Good job from Iceland. How are Prussia are not being attacked, so they're fine. Although they are annoying the Germans up here. May even destroy the Thurs thing here. Ooh, this was weird. Okay, let's just have a look. Wait, let's just go over here. So there we go. That looks interesting. If you're interested in that, France look quite good. Credit to France. They are looking pretty good. If you can hear my stomach rumbling, I apologise. Probably should eat something. But there we go. Britain have settled a second city in Ireland. So this could be interesting. I think a Celts-British war is very close, looking at where the Celts have got their units. I'm just going to grab something. I'll be 2 seconds. There we go, I'm back. You can probably hear my chair. All I did was roll backwards a few meters, but I have got to grab something. There we go, next turn. This is really unprofessional. It's the first time I've ever done this, but I made a grave error. Just to have a Rolo. Everything will be fine. So Spain with a third city. Seville in the north. Portugal in real trouble now. Just nowhere for Portugal to go now, really. And they can go to Africa and fight Morocco or the Songhai. Okay, this is a big war. If Mercuria can get their act together and take over Thebes, that is big. The fall of Egypt would be pretty big. Although it wouldn't be the fall of Egypt. It would be better for Mercuria to take Thebes than for Egypt to take out Mercuria. Because we need to make sure no one runs away with it in East Africa. Well, I don't need to make sure. I'm not doing anything. But, you know, that's what the other civs should be hoping to do. And with Arabia's help, I don't think much will come from that. But it's just an alliance to bear in mind. Egypt, Mercuria and Arabia are friends. Victoria, so Britain are in the medieval era. Okay. Germany are in trouble. Denmark and Lithuania actually attacking Germany again. Well, the last time Germany attacked Lithuania, but that's bad news for Germany, especially Denmark. It looks like if Hamburg will probably fall to the Danish, which will give them a bigger hold in mainland Europe. And that's not good nude. Good nude? Good nudes. Send nudes. That is not good nude for Sweden or Norway. Particular Norway, being very quiet. Sweden should be okay. They look very strong, actually. I think they're probably waiting to build a navy and go after Finland. How is this interesting? Russia is sending a big army now towards Prussia. I mean, that's okay at the moment. The Huns haven't built too much of a military up. Random personalities is on, so that may be having an impact on how aggressive the Huns are being. Assyria is still very quiet with all these units. They lost some population in the in the disease. Armenia looking quite good in the mountains, and the Ottomans and Byzantium, I presume, will soon have a war for the unification of Anatolia. Probably that's probably a while away yet. It's still quite early game, still pretty basic units going around. How are the Swiss-French relations looking? It looks like the Swiss may settle here in this region, which will really start to close up any remaining land in Western Europe. That's bad news for Belgium, who look like they're going to end up without a city. And there we go. My choice of Denmark are doing well. They are doing something pretty big here. If they can take Hamburg, this will be huge, because it opens up options for them to go further into Bavaria, with Regensburg pretty much cut off from Munich. So that will be big. They can obviously go after Switzerland, because Zurich is pretty undefended. How are the French looking? And there we go, a fifth city from Great Britain. Wow. Okay, I did not see that coming. Egypt. I did not see my voice dying today, but if Thebes, the first capital to fall, has fallen. Egypt lose their capital to the Mercurians, and that is big because it looks like Egypt should be fine to hold on to the rest of their cities. Obviously, don't forget, which AI battle? I think it was the last one with the historic spawn dates mod. Egypt lost their capital very early, but still survived as a strong civ, so it's not game over, although they're probably not going to win. They will still be competing. Germany have peaced out with Bavaria, and Egypt have actually recaptured Thebes, but let's look here. Hamburg, and there we go, boom. Into the hands of Denmark. Denmark looking very good. Britain look good, but they need to hold on to all these cities because the Celts have got a huge army built up here. But yes, Egypt did recover Thebes, and it looks like they're going to keep it this time. So not so good news for thingy. Are Greece doing anything? No. Okay. The Russian army is heading south, although they are attacking this Prussian city. And okay, where was I meant to look? How is Spain and the Moors? Spain have got a fourth city down. Spain just about doing what they had to. Although at the same time, Portugal, a lot of units, so maybe they're not too screwed. And it looks like Nyeni may be about to fall, but then look at this, Morocco about to probably attack the Songhai. So we could see some very big battles. Oh no, that is not fair. Oh no. Anyway, how did Denmark get over here? What? Can Denmark go in the deep sea when Norway are in the game? Isn't there some? It might be something like that, but yeah, I presume that's how the Danish got here, because there's no like non-deep sea route to get over here. Just seeing, is anyone in the Mediterranean in boats yet? Spain are. Germany have a scout here. The Vandals are here. A few civs are out here just exploring. It's gonna make things interesting, but yes, that is really sad. Hopefully this Danish unit gets infected and takes it home. As much as I want the Danish to do well, because this is awful. How could the game of anywhere to put a disease, it picks Iceland? That's a shame. It doesn't matter though, you know, it's not going to set Iceland back too much. I mean, it's not going to open them up for oh my goodness, Denmark are pushing for Berlin. That would be insane. Poland are going for Regensburg. Starting to see some big things happen here in Northern Europe. And Belgium are finally going to settle. Maybe. Maybe. I won't get my hopes up. Maybe. Nyeni, there's so much going on now. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so let's... Nyeni may fall. Morocco and the Songhai may be about to have a war. The Huns and Greece v Byzantium. Again, the Huns won't do anything. Greece probably won't do anything either without boats. Russia have taken Prussia's city in the east, Potsdam. That is not good for Prussia. And Russia still have so many units left. The Huns could be worried here. But yes, looks like we're going to have a strong Russia. The Danish looking very good. Come on, Denmark. Don't overexpand though, Denmark. Just, you know, I'm happy with you now. Stay as you are, please, for a little while. Keep your military nice and strong for now. Okay. Doesn't look like Mercuria are going to have any more success. Oh, Morocco, you scum. So sorry to any Moroccans watching the video. I didn't mean it like that. But Morocco, come on. You could have attacked the Songhai's military and given us an awesome, huge battle. But no, you decided to just be sneaky. Like, you know, you didn't even try at the start. You just joined at the end to try and steal Mali's capital. That is gross. Ah, and as Belgium finally do something, it looks like they're going to fall to France, which is a good move for France, because it looks like Britain may be about to hop over and take the final spot of land in Europe if Belgium doesn't settle eventually. Britain just suddenly very expansive. Come on, Iceland, we're all rooting for you. You can pull through. Luckily, cities... If city raising was on, oh no, I should have left city raising on, because then people could actually be killed by the disease. But then, I don't know if I'd want that. And there we go, second capital to fall. Although probably the first one to stay. First civ eliminated. Mali are gone. The Songhai have taken them out, so now there's just Songhai and Morocco in the west, both with pretty big militaries. Also, Armenia, very brave, declared war on Assyria. That's brave from Armenia. I'll give them that, that's very brave. Austria. Got to be careful, Austria, here, because I mean, no one's settling here. They could have had this land for themselves, a couple of cities. See, but they probably didn't want to get too close to Greece, maybe. Okay, Berlin is in the yellow, Regensburg is in the red. So Poland and Denmark about to become very big players in Europe. By the look of things, the first sort of powerful civs. I mean, Poland aren't that strong. They've only got one city, but they've just built such a big military. Oh wow, Africa. Oh my goodness, when did the Garamantes build this? The Vandals should... Oh, they don't have the infrastructure. They may lose this city, but I don't think they'll lose any more. They've got the units, they're just spread out. Poland, you need to slow down. This is... Stop declaring wars. You just focus on taking this city, and that will be good for you. If you get this city... Okay, there we go. Switzerland with Chichen Itza. Nothing else happening in Spain. France struggling to get into Belgium. And there we go. Britain settling in mainland Europe. Making... I don't know where Belgium are going, but they need to settle soon or they will be eliminated. With Mali. Okay, so France v Britain. Okay, hang on. So a lot is going on. Let me just focus. So first, Regensburg has fallen to Poland. France v the Celt, and the Celts v Britain. That's bad for Britain. The France, Glasgow should be safe as long as Belgium doesn't fall. Venice have declared war on Germany. That isn't going to do anything. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you've enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, maybe even subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.